Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm going to let a few people trickle in here, but I just want to say hello. My name is Alecia Lott, and welcome to our journaling session. If this is your first time joining us in these secret subscriber only journaling sessions, or maybe you're watching this after maybe 2 to 3 weeks later when I post that. So, welcome either way. I'm glad you are here. If you are not a subscriber to my newsletter, this is how you can watch these sessions live. So definitely subscribe. I will leave a link in the description box, but the link is alicialott.podia, Podia.com. But anyway, you don't want to hear about that. You are here because you would like to just have some time in the middle of the day to journal and just feel a little bit better about the way that your summer is going, because I know it's just flying by, especially if you, and I'm speaking, of course, to people who live in the Northern Hemisphere. I know if you live in the southern part of the planet, then it is wintertime for you, so you don't have to worry about this just yet. But yeah, if you live around about where I live, children are already back in school. So if you're a parent, you're dealing with that, and it's like, where the heck did summer go? And I have kind of a mental to-do list of everything that I wanted to accomplish this summer, and it's like, am I going to get a chance to do even half of those things that I set out to do? So we're gonna reflect. We're gonna think about how we feel about how summer's going and what we can do to kind of hold on to that goodness, that warmth, that sunshine, even if it's just in our minds and in our souls a little bit longer. So I am so happy that you are here. If you are ready to get started, I want to just remind you, get your journal, get your pen. I have a beverage. I just have some water today. Usually I have coffee and water and maybe even something else. But today, keeping it simple. So go ahead and get yourself ready. And what I like to do before I get started, when I want to just really get into a journaling session, is get my body right. So here, I'm going to get my slides here. And yes, where did summer go? Where did it go? All right, so one thing I would like you to do first before we get started is we're going to take a few deep breaths. Okay, so I just want us to be in a good physical and emotional space, if you will, to get started with getting everything out on pen and paper. So if you'd like to close your eyes, if that feels good to you, go ahead and do so. I will. And I'm going to have us take 3 deep breaths. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Now, while you're doing that, make sure that you're keeping your shoulders down. I have a tendency to hunch them up when I'm typing, so don't do that. All right, we're going to do another 2 deep breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth. In and out. All right, do you feel a little better, a little looser? I hope so. So we're going to get started. Yes, all right, I see I have someone here with me today who is saying hello. All right, we've got Internet Box. Welcome. Okay, so Internet Box is joining us from the West Coast and has just come out of bed. Love it. Gotta eat before you journal. That's cool. All right, if you want to eat and journal at the same time, if you can do that, I sometimes can. Feel free. All right, we're going to get started. Thank you so much for joining today. All right, so what do we have here? So our first journaling prompts are just, we're going to think back about what makes summer feel so good for us, because it's a feeling, it's a vibe, just as though what am I saying? Winter also has its own feeling and vibe, but right now we are thinking about what makes summer summer. What is the our prompt is what is the first memory that pops up when you think of this summer so far? What is a standout memory for you? So, what you think about that? Also, we have another prompt in one word. I want you to describe your summer thus far. So, and if you feel so inclined, if you feel up to it, definitely leave me a note in the chat, or if you're watching this later, leave us a comment and let us know what your summer word is. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give us 5 minutes, and we will work on these first two prompts together. Yes. Quiet time. Okay, we have a minute left. That may be just enough time for you, maybe too much time. If it's too much, then I hope that you are adding some more thoughts as far as what is a good memory that pops up for you when you think about this summer? That is our 5 minutes, and here I'm going to. All right. I hope that was a good 5 minutes to get us started on our way to salvaging some of what's left of our summer. So, yes, what is your word that you would use to describe your summer? I'm going. I'm going to say, you know what? I believe my word is sunshine. Easy enough. Um, and yes, I think about really spending time outdoors, spending time. I'm a very solitary person. I know this. Spending time with my journal, spending time reading outside, and making sure that I am getting some sunshine on my skin, which is, I say pale. Obviously, I'm not pale, but parts of my body are paler than others, and I try to even it out. So, spending more time outdoors and getting that sunshine, that vitamin D. So I hope that you have thought of a word for yourself to give you those good summer juicy feelings. So I'm gonna move on here to our next set of journaling prompts. And okay, so tell me what is one, and I say tell me, you don't have to tell me, put it in your journal. What's one some small summertime joy you felt that you don't want to forget? Hmm. What is that for you? What is something that you want to revisit this time next year? What is something that you'd like to hold on to for wintertime when you are shivering next to your space heater with your thick socks on? What do you want to think about with the summer? And our second journaling prompt is, what did the summer teach you about yourself? Hmm. What are some lessons that you learned about yourself that maybe you couldn't learn in any other time of the year? Okay, so I'm going to give us that time to ponder that. Let me put another 5 minutes on the clock. And yes, if you see me looking down, I'm journaling along with you, but definitely feel free to say hello in the chat, share your thoughts. I am here for you. All right. 45 minutes, or 45 minutes, 45 seconds. Okay. Thinking about summertime joy and yes, all right. Thinking about lessons that we've learned this summer about ourselves. Yeah. So, if I don't, I can go ahead and share mine. I just one summertime joy. It's really silly, but I enjoy just being. Yes, I enjoy being outside. I enjoy having the breeze come onto my face as I'm driving down the street. It's silly. I know there's air conditioning. That's a thing, but I enjoy just having warm breezes and the sunshine and sticking my arm out of the window. I'm like a dog. I don't know, just feeling that and going down the street, hopefully going somewhere fun and having an adventure. So summer is all about those experiences as well because like in the wintertime you're hibernating, you're thinking about what spring is going to be like. You're maybe not thinking about being in that present moment and enjoying where you are right now. So I think summertime is more about having those experiences and just feeling good, feeling a vibe. All right, so very good. I hope you are getting some good what do I want to say? Just maybe having some good insights as to what's going on up here as you are thinking about your summertime. All right. Okay, so our next two prompts are what did you plan to do this summer that you still haven't done yet? Is there something on that bucket list? And I hate the word bucket list, so I'm going to say the SHIT I didn't do list or I want to do. And then our second prompt is what would make this summer feel complete for you? What would make it feel as though you have closed the circle? What would make you feel as though, I can move forward into fall feeling good, feeling accomplished. So we are gonna think about that for for another 5 minutes. And yes, I hope you are dumping it all out on the page. That's what we want. All right, all right, all right. Yes. about a minute 15. I'm still on the first prompt. Okay, we are moving right along, and I hope you're getting that summertime magic back. I hope you're starting to feel those vibes again, and you're thinking about ways you can still enjoy the last few weeks of summer. We still have time, not much time, but we still have time. So yes, I hope this is helpful for you to start to reflect on that. All right, we're gonna do some more journaling prompts. We got this last one, or I'll say second to last actually. So I want you to imagine you're writing a letter to yourself from this summer. What would it say? What would the season of summer say to you if it were writing you a letter or a postcard? We can make it short, and it's something that actually a postcard would be nice. You could put that in your pocket. So yes, let's think about that. Our letter slash postcard. You know what? I don't know if we need an entire 5 minutes for this. I'm gonna go ahead and give us three, and then I'll leave you one to think about after this. All right, I'm gonna give this 3 minutes. And go. Beautiful. I hope that. I always enjoy letter writing. I actually have an entire video devoted to letter writing. So that's always a fun way to kind of get out of your own head and write it from the point of view of someone else or something else. And think about what you would say to yourself, what you know deep down inside. Hmm. So I hope that was helpful for you. All right, and then let me turn this meeting down a little bit. All right, so then I have my last prompt that this is going to be more of a thinker, although I invite you to write down what you want in your own time. I invite you to think about what you want. Sure. I think about that every day. What is it that I want from my life? What do I want? What do I want to eat in the next few minutes? I haven't had lunch yet. Think about what you want for this summer. So yes, maybe take a few moments when you have time and do just a brain dump. What do you want? What do you want? Yes. But we are at our time right now, and I just thank you so much for joining me today. These journaling sessions, it's so rewarding for me. It reminds me that other people like to journal, and we can come together and share this experience together, even though it is a silent, mostly thing that we're doing. So I appreciate your time and your energy and your vibes and your summertime magic that you brought with me that brought to me today and to all of us. So, all right, I'm saying too much. Let me get on here, and I just want to let you know that if you're interested, every day in the month, well, in the time that I will be in Cleveland, August 25th through September 20th, I'm going to try scripting in the mornings for a few minutes. So I will leave an announcement in my newsletter about what time that's going to be, or you can check me out afterward. But it's going to be a live stream. It's probably going to be about, let's say, 15 to 20 minutes of just, we're going to write what we want again and again and see what happens. Yes, I'm not expecting magic and fireworks, but it'll be fun regardless. Okay. And I just want to also let you know that my next live stream on Sunday will be 2 hours. And lastly, if you enjoyed this video, if you are watching this after the fact, today is August 19th, 2025. So if you are watching this after probably late August 2025, then this is something that is published after I don't know what I'm saying. It's not live anymore. So I just thank you all for your support. Please like this video if you liked it. If you held on with me for a half hour, that's a good sign. And please subscribe to my channel as well. And I hope to see you in future secret live streams and future not secret live streams as well. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your summer. Beautiful. All right. Thank you so much. You know.